Hello everyone, today I'm here with my 2013 reading wrap-up, but first things first, December. What did I read in December? So the first half of December was relatively slow. I finished reading Blood Phantom by Rhiannon Hart. This is a novella that has to do with the Blood Song series, and I did a review of that one. I will leave a link down below. But apart from that, I didn't finish anything until the Christmas Booktubeathon came around. I was already currently in the middle of a few books, so I ended up finishing Making Faces by Amy Harmon. This is a Kindle book, which I very much enjoyed. I gave that one a 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing. It made me cry so much. The last third of this book made me cry constantly. I was always in tears, both from happiness and from just grief. Oh my goodness, that book really makes you feel the feels. But overall, it was a fantastic book. During the Booktubeathon, I also finished The Messenger, or I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zusak. I absolutely love his other novel, The Book Thief. It is my favourite book of all time, and this one I loved so much as well. 5 out of 5 stars again, just absolutely fantastic. This is a very heartwarming book. The things that Ed, the main character, does and the impact he has on so many people's lives, it's just really inspirational. Which is so good. So good. I also finished listening to the audiobook of Partials by Dan Wells. I didn't read any of this, although I do own the physical book obviously, but I just listened to the audiobook of this one, which I started back during the first Booktubeathon and I finished it in December, and I thought this was pretty good. I gave this one 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's always tricky with me in audiobooks. I don't know why. I just never seem to enjoy them quite as much. But yes, I did really enjoy this story, and that ending, that cliffhanger, I need to get the second book. So those are the books that I read in December, and now let's move on to 2013 as a whole. At the beginning of the year, I did a 2013 reading resolutions video where I had some goals that I hope to meet. Now, I didn't meet any of my goals, I don't think. Yeah. I did come relatively close in a couple of them, but yeah, I'm not disappointed in myself though. I'm pretty happy with what I ended up reading this year. So I did set myself a Goodreads challenge of 75 books. I did not meet this. I read 69 books, so I was 6 books away, which is a little, it's just so close yet so far away. But yeah, I'm really happy with reading 69 books, almost 70 books. I'm really happy with that. So I'm giving myself a pat on the back. I'm being positive. In addition to this, I also hoped to participate in the debut author challenge for 2013, where you have to try and read 12 books written by 2013 debut authors. And I didn't really keep a record of this, but I don't think that I read any. Let me just have a quick look and see. Okay, I think that I managed to read one debut novel, and that is Ink by Amanda Sun. This was released this year, earlier this year, and I read this one and I absolutely enjoyed it. But this means that I failed at this challenge. I honestly completely forgot about it. I didn't even think about it. I did have one book in mind when I was preparing for this, and that was Splintered, but I didn't end up reading that this year, so yeah. That challenge just... I also challenged myself in the classics reading challenge, and my goal was to read 5 classics, and I read 4. So I'm pretty proud of that. I ended up finishing reading A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. I read The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I read The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I also read A Study in Scarlet, the first Sherlock book by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I have that on my Kindle, but yes, I was thinking about reading some more of the Sherlock Holmes ones, but I just never go around to doing it, so that's definitely something I'll be keeping in mind for 2014. I had also hoped to read 10 adult novels, but I got to 7. I read the entirety of the Bronze Horseman trilogy by Paulina Simons. That's The Bronze Horseman, The Bridge to Holy Cross, and The Summer Garden. I also read the first 2 books in the Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. That is The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear. I also read Damned by Chuck Palahniuk and The Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. I had also hoped to reread 5 books, but I got through 3. I reread Paper Towns by John Green, and 2 of my favourite books of all time, The Host by Stephanie Meyer and The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Rereading is a tricky one for me because I have so many other books on my TBR pile that it feels kind of counterproductive when I pick up a book that I've already read, but the joy of rereading one of the books you absolutely love and diving back into that world is it's just amazing. So sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta do it. And that's it for the goals that I set myself in 2013. Like I said, I didn't really achieve any of them. Some of them I got pretty close, but I'm really happy with how I did this year. But what about you guys? Did you set yourself any goals and did you achieve them? Let me know down below. I am probably going to do a 2014 resolutions video that also has a bit of a more of a TBR, books that I really hope to read during the year that pertain to certain goals. Anyway, I'm going to leave you all for now, so I really hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!